Look at me. Stop losing to Evo Lumberjack. Run this deck instead and counter the Evo Lumberjack. Obviously, that's a bit of an oversimplification, but the #1 and #2 player in the entire globe are cooking Evo Lumberjack players with this deck. So if you're genuinely tired of losing to the most boosted deck in Clash Royale, it's time to learn how to play Graveyard. So come along for the ride and I will show you why this Graveyard deck counters the meta. Alright, into our first match of the video, and I'm really excited to show you why I feel like this deck is really strong in the meta. I mean, you saw it in the intro. #1 and #2 players in the globe are running this deck. Really strong, great control aspect, and obviously you can defend the Evo Lumberjack. NATO, by far the best answer into the game. Best answer in the game for the Evo Lumberjack, other than like, you know, kiting it away or things like that. So this is one of the best decks in the meta. It is difficult to learn. I feel like a lot of people are scared of Graveyard learning it because of the Tornado, and I get it, man. Tornado, it's kind of a tricky card. We're just going to chill here. I'll take this poison because he kind of spoon-fed it to us. So we're going to go like this and not think about it. Cannon Cart, Cannon, Goblin Gang. It looks like a Mortar deck. Looks like I'm going to be wrong. We're going to go ahead and activate our King Tower here. Okay, never mind. We're not. That was a mistake, obviously. Kind of looks like Mortar spam, so we're going to go ahead and go for low Cannon. You want a cannon like on the right or the left, and then go for an Ice Wizard or another troop on the other side. Evo Cannon and Evo Knight are also very well-rounded evolutions, so that's also another reason why we're rocking those in this deck. Evo Cannon can actually provide a lot of offensive value for the Graveyard, so it's just an interesting dynamic. That was a weird Dark Goblin. I'm actually going to go in. I usually don't go in single elixir, but he wasted that Dark Goblin because we can just clean it up with the Cannoneer. Now it'll be awkward for him to defend. Yeah, we got a lot. Look at that. Look at that chip that we got. And a lot of his counter push just goes into the poison. So proved to be a really good play. Okay, let's wait. And we're going to go for the Bar Barrel here. We're going to take a little bit of damage in return. But in this matchup, and oftentimes with Graveyard, you want to push into the same lane as your opponent because they're playing troops to counter you and you get lots of poison value. Or if you defend their troops, you get a nice counter push. So I'm fine with that set of interactions. Let's just cycle our Goblinstein. Try and get back to our poison, and in general with Graveyard, sometimes the matches go a little longer. It's like it's a control deck. You're not pushing, you're not spamming, you're not being, you know, overzealous, and that's okay. I'm not going to go in for the Graveyard here. I really was just cycling, but I will take a poison. Nice, and that Dark Goblin's is going to be in a position where we can just ignore it, so we don't really got to worry about too much. Never mind, we can't ignore it anymore. Let's go like this, and we're going to go for the cannon. Have this splash help us out. That's why you have the Evo Cannon in here too, man. It really helps you out on defense. We took a lot of damage on that set. I should have Evo Cannoned earlier. I think that was kind of one of my mistakes. Alright. I'm debating going in for a Graveyard, but I think it would be a bad play because we don't have a poison. So instead, I'm just going to Tornado this away. And I think that was like a really tricky play because now this is going to do so much damage to his tower. Nice. That was a really unique play by me. I'm not going to lie. No self-plays. Okay, so we did butcher that defense like I said, but we absolutely are now looking good. We're almost inside the double poison range. Okay, let's go for a low cannon here. He might go recruits or something. This is when you really feel the wrath of Graveyard is like, okay, that's in the back, is when they have the lead and they're playing from the front and they just can kind of just park the bus. They can just defend for so long because now I feel pretty confident that if he overextends, we're just going to go in for a Graveyard and win the entire game. So that's what we're going to get ready to do. He actually just gave us a poison, so I'm going to take it. No, I missed the tower. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. Okay, I need to be careful. I'm going to cannon down low because I'm worried about the barrel. Perfect. Good cannon in the back, and that Goblinstein is going to put us pretty close to poison range, so because we have a champion down, I'm just going to cycle it. And Bar Barrel to pressure. We are not going to lose this game, so GG's. I mean, it was my first game running this deck, so did I play it perfectly? No. Did we find a way to win? Yes, we did. We're going to go high cannon here, and we're going to be back to a poison. We're just going to Tornado this up, and then Knight and poison. GG's to that guy. See, that ended up being a really long game, but we parked the bus, and we edged out a win, so really intricate first match. Didn't find the Evo Lumberjack like we were looking for, but we got a win, so I'm going to hold that W, and I'll see you in the next game. Alright, up here against this guy. That last match was kind of stereotypical of Graveyard. They go longer because this deck gets better as the match goes on. It definitely... Wow, that's crazy. It definitely thrives in double elixir, I feel like. Double and triple elixir. I just can't... I don't know. I feel like we can defend his push, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Definitely if we had a tornado in hand, I would feel confident, but Pekka first play like that, like, I don't know, I just don't want him to feel like, or I just don't want him to get away with it. He probably will, yeah, we're gonna end up in a tower trade situation here. Probably. Oh, maybe not, actually, because we have the tornado. Lol. Let's go like this. No, okay, we almost had a really nice play. But even so, I still feel like that was worth it. Oh, we did get Team Tower activated. Nice. Okay, that was so worth it. Look at that, bro. That's what Pekka players get, bro. Pekka first play. I really wanted to say well played because that was actually ridiculous, but that's okay. But yeah, this deck thrives in double elixir. Like what you saw me do was really rare. I really only did that because he went Pekka first play. Like that was the only reason I went hyper aggressive. So now, in true graveyard player fashion, we're probably just going to park the bus. Kind of wait reactive. I don't want to cycle a knight into his Pekka. Wherever he plays the Pekka, I'm just going to cycle the knight in the opposite lane. Sometimes you can end up with a really awkward cycle with graveyard because none of your cards are really cards that you want to cycle. Other than the bar barrel, because like you don't want to cycle your knight, you don't want to cycle your ice wizard. So you can see he's waiting because he was waiting. As soon as I played my knight, he would have Pekka'd into it. His Evo Pekka would have gotten a very large positive elixir trade. So I'm gonna wait it out, and I think in double elixir he's gonna play something. So depending on how long it takes, I might cut to double elixir. But this is what we have to do. Actually, I'll just cycle a knight. We'll see what happens. We'll do a little experiment, see if I end up getting cooked. But I just feel like the Evo Pekka is just gonna drop. Okay, nice. Well, at least he leaked. Yeah, there it is. I told you, dude. It's just, it makes sense. Like, it's a good play, but it's just really frustrating. All right, we'll see if we can defend. At least he leaked a little bit. We have that going for us. We're going to go Stein over here. We're going to get a really good poison, hopefully. Ever since the balance changes, the poison finishes off the doctor. And Ice Wizard Tornado, man, is so freaking good on defense, as you're about to see. The true champion of defending, man. Let's pop this ability. And look at that, dude. Ice Wizard is so good. Like, that is such a crazy defensive combo. It's outrageous. Nice. And we dealt a good chunk of damage to their tower. So we're going to go Ice Wizard like this. I'm just going to poison here and go Cannon way over here. And we're fine, man. What did I tell you, bro? Ice Wizard Tornado? Yeah, I don't think you're breaking through, my man. So GG's to this Pekka player. Honestly, it was kind of an unorthodox match. I wasn't expecting to just take his tower in single elixir. But we can't let Pekka players get away with this. Going Pekka first play. So GG's to that guy. We'll hold the W, and I'll see you in the next match. All right, into our next match here. We have not played Evo Lumberjack yet. Like, I already know this can be the thumbnail. You know, play against Evo Lumberjack. And we haven't gotten it that yet. So I'm really hoping that we can play against Evo Lumberjack. Because I want to show you why it's really good against Lumberjack. Brother, again with this? Oh my gosh, glob. Alright. At least it wasn't first play. That got the bridge second play, man. Never gets old. Yeah, I'm gonna wait because I don't want to play anything just yet. Okay, now I will. Oi, oi, oi. Are you having fun yet? Are you winning, son? Nope. Oh my goodness. Bro, not this again. That rage was really smart, though. I don't know if he did it intentionally, but it's really hard to activate King Tower when it's raged up like that. So we're going to be up here against Pekka again. 2 games in a row. It's the same deck. It's Pekka Goblin Giant, man. It's just ridiculous. Alright, he doesn't have his Fisherman in hand. That's good for us. Fisherman going to be really bad for us, though, because if they get King Tower activated and you're running Graveyard, it's probably wraps. Alright. I'm gonna go crazy here. Let's do this. You can go like Evo Pekka or anything else, but it's gonna give us poison value, so I thought that was a decent play. We're gonna go Ice Wizard like this. Good amount of damage. And he popped the ability, so this will only get like maybe 1 shot on the tower because the Ice Wizard is so disgustingly strong. Yeah, 1 shot. Perfect. Alright, I think we can bring this game back, even though it's the same matchup that we just played. I want to show you that there is comeback potential. Alright, we're going to place my cannon a little higher this time. We'll make the King Tower activation hopefully a little easier. And this deck doesn't usually run lightning. Not often. Not usually. We'll see, though. Maybe this version does, I don't know. I'm going to go Knight High. And now is our time to get this King Tower activated. We're going to go like this. Beautiful. And that was what we're looking for. Finally get the King Tower activated. Interesting that he doesn't wait and pull it to the King Tower. I feel like a more seasoned person in this matchup would have done that. Let's just take this poison. We're going to hit a lot of stuff with the poison. It's not quite going to finish off the Doctor, but that's okay. We'll be in a good spot. Okay, we're going to go like this. And then we're going to bar barrel because I really want to finish off that Doctor. Pause. Okay. Knight like this because he's going to play arrows. I need to keep all of this healthy. And then it's go time. You can Pekka, but you still needs to spend on the graveyard. I was going to say, see, that's why this deck is pretty good against Pekka, because like he plays Pekka on the tank, but then he still eats a bunch of damage to the graveyard. So, okay, nice. Pretty just weird fisherman. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't good, but that's my opinion. Okay. An Ice Wizard, man. If they don't have anything for the Ice Wizard like you're seeing right now, you can just spam them with it. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. Pretty interesting Pekka at the bridge, completely unsupported, and it's going to get slowed down by all of this, so. Crazy, man. Ice Wizard NATO is so goated. Okay, let's go like this. When will they learn, bro, that they can't break through? When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll do this. Pop the ability, and that's probably GG's. So, GG's to that Pekka player. I mean, not really. He had a fat lead and somehow still lost. But that's the matchup, man. Hopefully, in seeing it twice now, you'll understand that you can beat Goblin Giant Pekka, just like we did. So, we're going to hold that W. My man arrows the King Tower, and we'll see you in the next match. All right, in our next match here against Parmeet. Not Pekka, not Pekka, not Pekka. Please let me play something other than Pekka. Hopefully that's the case. Alright, with the hand that you have right now, it's like you don't really want to cycle anything. You can cycle your cannon, but if you were playing this hardcore, you wouldn't want to cycle it. I'm going to do it to get to my Evo cannon, but you can lose the match if you're not careful. And he's just leaking, so that's fine with me. I'll go bar barrel. Maybe he'll have to play something on it that'll push into my cannon. Kind of. Ice Wizard down low here. Which apparently I didn't need. Bats? It kind of looks like Mega Knight, but I'm not 100% sure. It's just what it feels like. Oh, I am wrong. It's not Mega Knight. I go like this. Just soak up this damage. We should be okay. Kind of using my boy as a meat shield. Yeah. Good ability. I mean, it forced out 3 elixir for me, but I'm fine with that interaction because it's helping me get to my evos. Like I said, with Graveyard, you're never trying to do too much more than just trying to survive till single elixir, or survive till double. Oh, cool. We're just going to chill. Looks like just a bridge spam deck. It kind of feels like it's Mega Knight. Okay, those wall breakers were bad. Yeah, like I said, cycle my cannon, going to get to my evos. If you can have both your evos like aligned for double elixir, it's pretty nice. And I'm going to wait till he plays bats or something like that. There's really like nothing that I want to play with this hand. I could again go in for a graveyard, but it's such a hefty elixir commitment. So we're going to wait a little bit. My opponent opting to do the same. I'll just cycle an Ice Wizard for the content. I have Tornado if he goes bats. That's kind of the main reason. I don't think he should be splitting bats against Cannoneer, but that's just my opinion. Okay. Alright, we're going to go poison. It's a good poison because the Ice Wizard will make it such that like it'll die to the poison, hopefully. Okay. That was a misclick by me, but it's all good. Kind of wasted our Evo Cannon, but that's okay. Pop this ability, take care of the gang. I don't know what his win condition is yet, man. He's playing so passive. I'm not used to seeing, you know, players play this passively. It's throwing me off. That makes sense. I was like, where is the Mega Knight? It's great poison. Okay. Look at the power of Ice Wizard Tornado, man. It's crazy. Ah, he gets a hit there, though. Okay, so it was Mega Knight, just like we thought. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, we're gonna cycle our Stein here. I have to waste this. No! I didn't have to waste that. Oh, we're good. So like this. Tornado everything in to this ability and the poison. Okay. It's not enough, is it? It's not enough. Okay, pretty good. I think he's going to go Mega Knight in front of this. I need to be mindful of that. We're going to go for a low cannon. Stein will help with this, honestly. No, no, Doctor, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Oi, 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 oi. Almost time, okay. I don't think he can defend this. I don't think he has enough elixir to defend this, other than like a Mega Knight. Let's tornado it all away. And that's probably going to be GG's, or close to GG's. Yeah, we'll see. Definitely just going to spam me right here. This deck has crazy defense, bro. It makes me angry how good this defense is. Alright, we're going to steal this game, even though I feel like we played poorly. And was that a perfect match? No, we edged out a win. I'm really happy. Like, it was a close game. And we edged out a win, man. GG's. The power of Graveyard, man. Double and triple elixir are great for you. We're going to hold that W, and I'll see you in the next match. Into our next match here. Please give us Evo Lumberjack. I just wanted to play one game against Evo Lumberjack, man, to show you that it does do well against it. I mean, it does great against balloon decks in general. Okay, we're going to go Knight here, just make sure that this doesn't charge. And I'll have to respond to the Knight. Okay, looks like it could be... No, it could be a lot of things. It's ambiguous at this moment. We're going to see if we can get an Ice King Tower activation. It could be Hog, but Hog Bandit is kind of weird, so... Let's go like this. Once a Firecracker shoots, we're going to Tornado everything up and then Ice Wizard. Nice. Okay, that was worth it. I mean, we're going to not take any damage, so perfect. Nice King Tower activation. Kind of looks like it's just like a bridge spam deck. Stein here. I play it low so the King Tower helps it as well. And he doesn't have Lumberjack. He doesn't have Firecracker in cycle, so... I'm just going to take this because it'll force out an additional response. Oh, wow, he played an additional response anyway. That's kind of weird. Oh, 1 HP Bandit. Ah, that's kind of why I went for the Bar Barrel. All right, I like the matchup. Could have Pekka, but undetermined at this time. We're going to go for the low cannon. King Tower should make it so we don't take any damage. All 3 towers going to be targeting this. 4 if you count the cannon, so we're good here. And we'll have our Evos in cycle as well. So we're going to do our best not to squander this matchup and not be too sad that we have yet to see an Evo Lumberjack. Once again, Knight really low like this, you're going to see, because then you get the benefit of the King Tower. Exactly what we wanted. Kind of an aggressive... Wow. Wow, I was not expecting him to immediately go for a Pekka. What the heck, man? Alright, well. Weird plays. Weird plays all around, man. Color me surprised, color me impressed. I don't think this gets a hit because of King Tower, hopefully. Ooh, good thing they had that Pekka nerf. The Pekka nerf on the range made that viable. Okay, so it is going to be Pekka for the 3rd game in a row. Proof to everyone who was complaining about the nerf that it ain't that bad of a nerf, clearly. Okay, we're going to let it go, because last time I did this, he went for a Pekka. We're going to go Stein low. Okay, this actually is fine with me. Like this. Should be awkward for him to defend this, truthfully. Nice, and then we can just go for a low Ice Wizard. Nice, shoutouts to Evo Knight. Tornado everything into the Ice Wizard. Woo! That is such a powerful combo. Don't be scared to use the Ice Wizard Tornado. It's so strong. He just goes for the Pekka, fair enough. We're going to wait for as long as possible to play our cannon, and that is why we're going to snipe this Dark Goblin. Ooh, and we hit the Bandit, bro. That is so OP. Alright, we're going to go like this. We just look good right now, man. I'm not even going to cap. I'm just going to take this poison. We're just going to keep whittling him down, and we're going to trust our defenses. Okay, let's go in. Tornado this out of the lane. Oh. Kind of need to do this. And shoutouts to Tornado, Ice Wizard. Look at that defense, dude. This is like actually crazy. I'm not even just saying that. Like that's I think that's broken. All right. We are, despite of how good our defense is, we are lacking a little bit in the offensive department. So, all right, let's go like this. He knows that I want a Pekka, so let's go like this. I still will because Pekka's, like I said, not that great against Graveyard. We're going to get a nice poison onto the Pekka, onto everything. We can tornado stuff into the poison and then pop the ability. And look at the value that we're getting with this push. Look at that. That is such a crazy combo. Tornado, poison. Ugh, it's nuts. We're going to go like this. Second cannon down. Snipe the Firecracker. And we hit the Bandit. Oh my gosh, dude. This is so good. I love this deck. I love this deck. We're going to get a free poison. And now the tides of the matchup have turned greatly, and there's really no way that he breaks through. Triple Elixir is where Graveyard thrives. I can... There are a few decks I can think of that are better than Graveyard and Triple Elixir, genuinely. I'm going to go like this. My man is grasping at straws right now. And can you blame him? I can't blame him. Let's go like this. One final Graveyard, one final Evo Knight, and this is going to be GG's to my opponent. Good game. I definitely think we had the matchup, and I definitely think we played it well. And I hope that goes to show how strong this deck is. So GG's. We're going to hold that W. I'll see you in the next match. All right, into our last match of the video. Still have yet to play Evo Lumberjack, but somehow we played Pekka 3 times, so hopefully we get it. I mean, that was the whole point of this video, was to show you why it's so good against Evo Lumberjack, but we've played so many games, and no one is running it, unfortunately. I'm going to do this just to make sure. So we spent one more elixir than they did, but we have an okay counter push, so at the end of the day, we're going to be okay. So minor bats. Going to be interesting. Okay, Mega Knight. All right, let's go like this. And we should get a King Tower activation with the Tornado, and if he spams this with a gang, we can go Bar Barrel. Okay. That was really smart to dual lane pressure. Good Mega Knight players will do that. They'll pressure in both lanes because then you can't get a King Tower activation as easy. So well played to my opponent. Good pressure once again. And he's pretty much going to get away with that. And we spent one more elixir than him. So that was a +1 trade, and he got lots of damage. But he will spend on that here, so that's good for us. Interesting. I kind of expect him to go for like a barrel in front of this. Like a Goblin Barrel maybe. Yeah, or that's what I meant. Not a Goblin Barrel. A little early on that barrel timing from me, unfortunately, but it's all good. I think I'm going to pop this ability. I mean, I don't see any reason not to. We're going to get good damage onto the tower, make back a little bit of the deficit that we built up for ourselves, which is nice. And go for a cannon. Maybe we can get a King Tower activation. Perfect. Thank you for that. There we go. That was worth it. He should have known that I had NATO, then like I was running Graveyard, but that's okay. So far, so good. I mean, Mega Knight, he has a lot of answers for Graveyard, generally speaking. But we have really good defense. That's kind of the shtick always with this deck, is like they have good answers, but you have a rock solid defense a lot of the time. Yeah, it's just like awkward for him to break through this. Just gonna tornado this away because I want to get some chip onto the tower, and we do. Nice, nice. Good chip, good chip. And he needs to spend on that Ice Wizard. He's going to let it go. Perfect. I'll take that damage. Oh, right side as well. Right side's going to get a lot of damage. Right side's going to get a lot of damage. I don't think he's thinking about that. Yeah, look at that. That's great damage on the right. Okay. Okay. Cannoneer plus cannon plus everything should do like really, really good on this. Oh, I did that too early. I did that too early. No, 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 no. He knows it. My man smells blood in the water. I can feel it. Pop this ability to help him out. Yeah, my man smells blood in the water off that one misclick, dude. It's crazy. Luckily, Graveyard is ridiculous. Okay, let's tornado this back. Dang, dude, that one mistake. Okay. I think we're gonna live though, but barely. That all was because I mistimed my barrel. That's ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna try and bring it back, but no guarantees, obviously. Let's do this. I could have placed my poison better, 100%. It's all good. Nice, that was a great Evo cannon. Holy moly. Made everything in. Okay. Let's do it. Nice, that'll be good damage. It's good damage, not great damage. Oh, he can just block the lane here. Let's go Graveyard. Gotta go poison. Okay, first is the miner. Oh! We stole that game! Let's go, baby. GG's. We're gonna hold that W. I'll catch you in the outro.